Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Cliff Lee gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than 1. What that means, he's allowing less than 1 base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Rod Carew is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, 1 away. Adam Eaton will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. 1-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Only chance is a bare hand. He's out.
Woo, no problem.
Batting third,
Paul Konerko will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schaefer has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Yu Darvish gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable. He gives his ball club a chance to win.
Jackie Robinson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Darvish pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
He's set. Here it comes. Justin Upton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No one out with a runner at second. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, guys, for me, this team does such a great job in 2-strike counts when they put the ball in play. They're in the bottom third in the league in strikeouts, so you know they're going to hit it. Continue to put the ball in play, and that'll give them an excellent chance to win.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And with a quick breather here, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch David Wright at third base in this one. Still a very dependable third baseman, but not quite the third baseman he was early on in his career. And he's had physical limitations over the last few years, but still one of the better ones in the game.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but When you miss in the zone, especially up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Andre Dawson will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Number 10.
And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. David Wright will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Sammy Vaccaro comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in two now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game, and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Got him. Wellington Castillo will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Bautista is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Steve Pearce will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to left. Aoki has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Michael Franco will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throws over to Canerco for out number 2.
Batting 7.
Eduardo Nunez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting 8.
Jordan Schaefer set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Aoki is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Nori Aoki will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Schaefer waits on it. 1 down. Marwin Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Rod Carew will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he got him. Adam Eaton stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. To first. Over to Nunez for the force, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Home half. Luis Carrasco digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Luis Carrasco.
First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Up next for
Jackie Robinson can get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Justin Upton in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Aoki is under it. 2 down. Jose Bautista is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Alex Rodriguez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Paul Konerko is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Andre Dawson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
But you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lee comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a high pop-up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. David Wright is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in, Sammy Vaccaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Cutter low. 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. maybe even a little too patient.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on a hit. Steve Pearce is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Into the seats, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. Settling in now, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounder down the line at third. And this is going to get by right down the line. It's a fair ball. Eduardo Nunez will dig in. He singled his first time around. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Striding into the box, Jordan Schaefer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. One left for Philadelphia. Through Wellington Castillo heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Nori Aoki is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Marwin Gonzalez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Luis Carrasco comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
And reined in, 1 away. Jackie Robinson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this is low, ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. It's sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Justin Upton will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. Jose Bautista will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. A 1 pitch on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rod Carew will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Paul Konerko will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Andre Dawson will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton moves over, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta. The cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez, will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Alex Rodriguez.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting,
Steve Pearce will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is under it. 2 gone.
third baseman, number 7.
Maikel Franco will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carew has got it, and the side is retired. Former cover boy David Wright. David Wright will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and Very even game through 6 innings.
In there at the knees, strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And that'll get through into center, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Sammy Vaccaro will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting.
Wellington Castillo digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The left fielder, number 8.
Noriaoki will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Eduardo Nunez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Out in front of it, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Too low.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting.
Jordan Schaefer will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55, Luis Carrasco.
Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Jackie Robinson ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Justin Upton steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
1-1, here it is. This is hit well out toward left field. Aoki going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Out of the Braves dugout is their manager Freddie Gonzalez on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. Addison Reed will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Jose Bautista is at the plate as he watches ball 1. For Upton, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Reed's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Marwin Gonzalez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Hit out towards second. Robinson comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Rod Carew will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Adam Eaton will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Tap foul at home plate. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Paul Konerko is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Pierce is there, and the side is... Steve Pierce digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
And it's quickly 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Michael Franco will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Eduardo Nunez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning. And now he gets the third guy to go after a first pitch out of the strike zone.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Jordan Schaefer ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. David Wright will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. High and deep to center field. Schaefer looking up. Gone! So a solo shot here for David Wright. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Aaron Loup will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Sammy Vaccaro stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. No outs, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Wellington Castillo will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Robinson is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 8.
Nori Aoki makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Nunez is there, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The batter, number 9.
Marwin Gonzalez will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Rod Carew is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Still now on 1
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
This one definitely